Howdy, my name is Wyatt Holliday, and I'm a real cowboy actor. You're listening to the Cowboy Boys podcast with the Hebrew buckaroo, Shayne Smith, and his native companion guide, Mac Shaven Bear Arthur. Cowboy Boys is the only podcast for boys who are into cows. Cowboy Boys.
So, God damn it.
Tell me when we're starting.
Oh, we started.
No, I'm gonna do the official intro. Welcome to Cowboy Boys podcast.
We have a fucking intro.
My name is
Mac Sam Elliott.
Mac Arthur. Would you not interrupt?
Christ.
Now I got to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Cowboy Boys podcast. My name is Mac Arthur, and with me is my trusty co-host. That's where you say your name.
Is this me? Is
Yeah.
this where I say my name?
There are two microphones.
Jeffrey Epstein.
That's topical. I guess he's not using that name anymore.
Is
so
it topical? We don't know when this episode comes out. We'll release it after we find out.
That he's been resurrected.
Yeah, the Lazarus pit. That's the conspiracy theory on the conspiracy theory. They really did kill him, but their plan is to dump his body into the Lazarus pit and resurrect him.
I don't even know what that's from.
The Lazarus pit is from the Bible.
Oh.
You fucking
I thought it was like a science
casual.
fiction. I know who Lazarus is. I thought it was like a science fiction thing. You were talking about the literal pit, the tomb where
I learned
they
about it
dump
from Batman
Lazarus.
the Animated Series, but then
There you
later it
go.
was like, whoa, Lazarus is in the Bible? Crazy.
Yeah, he's dead. And he was such a stand for Jesus that when he heard Jesus was at his house, he came back to life just to meet him.
Whoa, I just got a text from a girl said she wanted to fuck me. Cool.
Do you want to take care of that?
No. I mean, I could maybe. You read the lyrics from the song that we got hyped.
Oh, yeah,
for.
our intro.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is the lyrics for Bawita Daba by Kid Rock. He's in trouble because he was calling out Taylor Swift.
Oh shit! I should tell her I'm not gonna. I can't just not reply to this for an hour, huh?
Right.
Okay, we're responding. No, we're not restarting. This is great. Ball to the wait. Is it dang the dang?
Dude, I want to restart.
No,
You fucked it up.
no restarting. It's funny. No, get the fuck out of here, bitch. This is podcast gold. I got to reply to this girl though. What do I say? She wants to fuck. I should tell her I want to fuck her back, right? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to. Podcasting. BRB.
Wow, that sucks.
I'm just not going to respond.
Yeah, that's probably a better move.
Oh, my God. Kid Rock's actually rich the whole time.
Oh, you're back. I didn't know if we were going to do this or not.
Oh, my God.
You were
Mac.
looking at your phone.
Yeah, I was. I told you I was going to.
Jesus.
Did you think I was kidding when I said read the lyrics while I fucking look at my phone? Kid Rock was rich the whole time.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I didn't know until literally like the other day. I saw someone was like, this is Kid Rock's house he grew up in, and it was a mansion. And I was like, what's this meme? What's this funny thing people are saying? And then it turned out to be real.
But that's like everyone.
Yeah.
What's funny is he's like, everyone's been clowning on him because he actually grew up like well-to-do and rich, and like he's not a real trashy person, which I guess that's his look. But also Taylor Swift isn't really who she is. She's like the daughter or like
of a
niece
candy heiress or something.
of like a senator.
Yeah, she's very rich.
Everyone famous is famous because of nepotism.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's why there's two guys on the subway.
Did you know Maggie Gyllenhaal's related to Jake Gyllenhaal? Explain that one.
Are you sure? One of them could be a stage name.
I actually think they're brother and sister.
But yeah, there's two guys on the subway sitting across from me. I was going to text you about this, but they were getting super hyped for the show. They were talking to someone, and they sounded like talented because they were going to do some kind of hip hop show. And on the phone talking to like the producer or whatever, they're like, Yeah, I don't give a shit if all the money goes towards those kids with autism. We're doing the show. It'll be good. And
What the fuck?
he was all about the music.
So it's like a benefit show for kids with autism, and then the manager was like, I think the charity's a scam, and he's like, I'm trying to get on stage, motherfucker. I don't care.
I mean, he threw in a bunch more N-words, but it was pretty funny. But I mean, he's like...
I just imagine a guy on the train just like, beep, 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 kids with autism, beep, like just...
That's what it was, but he like... All the talent, all the like hustle that he had, it's going to get you nowhere unless you know someone famous.
No, it's so true.
That's my plan.
It's so impossible to like, dude, it's a struggle to move up when you're not like connected. I know quite a few comics who do very well that are just like, yeah, I have money because my family, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't want to shit on people because they can't decide their circumstances. But there's a part of me that's just like, yeah, fuck you for being rich.
It's cooler when you actually do it. Come from shitty Trailer Park, Utah.
Yes, it is cooler. I'll give you that. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm much cooler than anyone who has money.
You're cooler than Kid Rock.
Definitely cooler than Kid Rock.
At the moment. I mean, he was pretty cool in the 90s.
God damn it, he was so cool. Dude, remember Uncle Cracker?
Yes, but no.
As a kid, I didn't understand who he was, and I assumed he was old. And then I saw a photo of him, and he's just like a fat, chubby white guy. And I was like, oh no. I imagine him being like he's like an old man with a wash basin, and he has a jug that has 3 X's on it, you know?
Oh, cool. Here's a
like from the Bayou.
Here's a video of Taylor Swift covering Uncle Cracker. I'm not gonna play it because it'll sound bad. Anyways. Welcome to Cowboy Boys. This is our podcast. I was going to read an ad because that's where the section was, but you just wanted a false start and just start.
Oh
I have a whole schedule, but
a schedule.
I got it all.
I'm a rebel. You can't constrain me. What's the ad? Let's hear it. Well, who sponsored us this episode? I'm kind of excited to make some money.
It was me.
God
and
damn
my
it.
ad is to follow me at Dr. MacArthur on Twitter.
That's the whole ad?
That's the ad.
Wow.
I couldn't afford a longer ad.
I was so excited, and then it was so bad.
And then that's the only thing I have in the ad space. You did not submit anything.
I didn't have any ads to. I tried to get us advertisers. This is true, everyone. I reached out to Danny Trejo to sell his specific type of Spanish.
Don't tell him what it is.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I can't. Yeah, that's right. We can't give him
no free ads.
Listen, we'll say I'm gonna say 3 words so that you guys can get hyped for possibly ads in the future. Danny Trejo, penis.
Why would he advertise that?
His no, it's not Mac. He's not. Dude. Danny Trejo's taking out ads. Have you thought about my dick?
That's actually. Since I've gotten kicked off of 2 different dating sites, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh my.
What?
Just watching you, I know we've texted about it and we talked about it casually, but just looking into your face as you say it, and it was so matter of fact. I've been kicked off of 2 dating sites.
Tinder and Hinge.
Oh my god.
I know I was kicked off Tinder. I don't know why I was kicked off Hinge.
Dude, you were so bad on Tinder that girls from Hinge saw you and reported you.
I wasn't bad.
What did you do?
I was just being funny.
Oh boy. How are you funny?
On the Tinder one, I was probably pretty bad. I don't know. I'm not like bad. I was never like outwardly mean, but I don't know. It was probably, again, bashing on friends, being a George Costanza stan.
I bash on astrology and people report me for it.
There you go.
I hate it.
Can't be. I get why all the real profiles probably get banned, and that's why there's so many girls who are like, I like adventuring, and so many guys who are like, I love The Office.
Yeah,
like,
it's brutal.
Everyone who's not normal, if you have a personality, they're gonna kick you off.
Yeah, I did get suspended from Tinder for arguing about astrology because I told a girl, she was like, that's such a, I told her I was a Capricorn, and then in the end I was like, I'm a Sagittarius, stupid, and like revealed my hand to her, and she was so mad, and then I was like, do you truly believe in like the stars as understood by people who owned slaves and didn't think women should have rights? like they got that right.
I mean, what if that's what the stars told them?
I just love the idea that like they didn't get government right. They didn't get like human rights correct.
We eventually got here.
They didn't understand medicine.
We still don't have
they nailed
government.
the stars.
I mean, it's a process. You're not just going to build everything in one night.
Dude, also, have you ever seen the constellations? They don't even look like what they say they look like.
That's because you don't have an imagination.
Yeah, I guess.
I should see it.
I should imagine that the stars are affecting my life.
You ever see the Big Dipper? Totally looks like a Big Dipper.
That's true, actually.
You ever see the Little Dipper? It kind of looks like a Little Dipper. So...
Dude, I wanted to tell you a story that I was going to tell you it in person because I loved it so much. But then I was like, no, this is going to be great for the podcast. So, you know how I used to work with disabled kids, right?
I do.
So one of the kids, and I won't say his name on the podcast, but I still like message him sometimes.
Okay. Message him on what?
On like text. He's allowed to like talk on the phone and stuff.
Okay.
And so I'm like one of their natural supports, which means I technically have like 1% custody of these 4 guys with autism.
So if everyone else gets blown up, they call you.
Well,
you're like fourth in command.
Yeah, there's other people who also are, and then we all get together to make decisions based on their life because they're wards.
Oh,
of
you're
the
like
state.
you're like a shareholder.
Exactly.
So
I'm a disabled man shareholder.
Do you get any of the profits
Profits
that they generate?
are fucking down, dude. They eat
Down.
so many peanut butter sandwiches. So
not a good investment.
They've 0 profit. So he gets in trouble because he's way into Star Wars and he hits people with lightsabers.
Yeah.
If he buys a lightsaber with his own money, then that's the state's money, and the state can be like, hey, like, we don't want to do this, but we have to punish you. We can't let you have the lightsaber if you're going to hit with people with it.
I can't believe the government wants to take away our arms.
Yeah, I know. They're
That's
trying to
such
disarm
bullshit.
us. You need
the Second Amendment. Can he use the Second Amendment to be like, don't take my lightsaber?
George Washington giving people lightsabers as they're crossing the Delaware. Like, this is going to be...
Well, how can you use the Second Amendment to like be like, don't take away my knife, don't take away my hammer?
Technically, they can own guns. That's not a joke.
That's cool.
I remember once there was a client that had guns in the house, and they were like trying to navigate how to keep them locked up, and like when he was allowed to see his own guns, and like it's a whole thing.
I mean, I'm going to be real with you. Most people who shoot guns are retarded.
It's fair. It's
Me
very
included.
fair.
It's a very fun hobby.
Do you wear a helmet when you do it?
It's probably a better idea.
I mean, it's safety first, my
Yeah.
man. So this guy, I say kid because I've known him since he was like 13, but he's a grown man now. So he's a grown man, and he whacks people with lightsabers when they like, bum him out or whatever. So they keep taking away his lightsabers, and I know that he's not hitting them with the lightsabers often enough to warrant this.
Also lightsaber.
He's disabled. Just move away from him, or you're really losing a lightsaber fight to a disabled man. Come on.
I don't think you can swing back.
Firstly, yeah. I mean, but like just sidestep him.
That is true.
Mac.
He's not Darth Maul.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can dodge pretty.
It's so bad. So they're losing these lightsaber fights. They take his lightsaber away. He's telling me how sad he was, and I was just like, this is kind of annoying. Also, the people he works with that work at his facility, they're no fun havers. Like he wants to wear.
Yeah, because they're all the fun.
I know.
You can't have everyone having fun.
No.
Nothing would get done.
Fuck that. He's disabled. His job is to just exist. Well, actually, he's a professional artist, this particular guy. He like goes out and makes art on the week, and then they sell it.
That's cool.
It
So
is cool.
you might get your investment back.
No. Well, I mean, if he ever gets super rich, I'm going to cash in on that. I'm going to be like, hey, I own this guy or whatever.
The 1%.
Yeah. So, he's actually a fun artist, but it doesn't matter. He draws a lot of Pokemon, everyone. So he likes to dress up as superheroes, like instead of regular clothes. Like he wants to wear like a Walmart Batman costume. Dude, they don't let him. They're like, no, that's not what an adult would do. And I'm like, it's what this fucking adult does.
That is
and
true.
Firstly, when you say this isn't what an adult will do, who are we talking about, really? We've seen grown people wearing.
I've seen people wearing worse stuff out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you Ride the subway at all in New York, you will see people in Batman costumes. Better than Walmart quality.
Oh, dude. So his staff are just like, we don't want to go grocery shopping with Batman, being real fucking babies about it. So whenever I visit him, I'm like, we're both dressing up, and I take in like they hate me. By the way, I got fired from this job. Like they hate me so much at this place. So
I wonder why.
yeah. Well, you're about to find out. He got his lightsabers taken away. He called me like a week ago while I was on the road, and I was talking to him about it, and I was like, well, you can't hit him. And he's like, I wasn't hitting them. He's just like, they just don't like that I'm like, that I swing them around and stuff. And I was like, all right. And I felt really bad. He was like legitimately emotional. So I went online, and I sent him about $125 worth of lightsabers.
Like small toy ones or like a really nice single one?
No, like the toy ones, because he would break the fancy one immediately.
So
he has like a lifetime supply of like
how many is that? $10?
No, it was like 20 or something.
Damn.
So I bought it in bulk. So he has like 20 plastic Walmart lightsabers. But since I got them for him, they are not allowed to take away gifts from other people.
So they're not allowed to take away his property?
Yeah. That's property that has nothing to do with them. And there's like a loophole. So you can't like, if his parents buy him something, you can't take that away from him as a punishment.
So does he like give people his money to buy him stuff?
Yeah, because he's a ward of the state. So he entrusts his money to the people. Yeah. But now he has infinite lightsabers. So I'm like the coolest version of Nicolas Cage from Lord of War. I just bought these disabled kids all these lightsabers.
Do they all have them? Did you hand them out?
I was like, these are for everyone in the house.
Yeah.
And so I just fucking armed the entire house with the lightsabers they can't take away. So I'm just imagining these like old ladies working in the facility, and these guys are just fucking swinging lightsabers.
Imagine going into work and how many guys work?
4.
Okay, 4 guys.
Yeah.
So it's like General Grievous.
Mm-hmm.
Just all of them, every single one of their limbs swinging lightsabers around.
Yeah, it's so fun, dude. I'm just loving imagining all these guys just beating the shit out of each other and the staff with lightsabers that they can't take away.
If I was on the staff, I'd get my own lightsaber.
That's what dude, I did when I worked there. And if they would try to fight me, I would Nerf gun them or swipe their lightsaber away.
There you go.
And then they learned I was more powerful. You've just got to assert dominance.
Because you're a Sith.
Exactly.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. It's great times.
I want to introduce a new segment.
Oh, what's the segment?
This is called the roommate meeting.
Oh, no.
We need to have a meeting. I know you're saying, oh, no, because we have to talk about this.
Oh, I don't want to.
We need to, so what was this? Last Sunday?
Right before. No, it was last Sunday.
I don't remember when it was.
Yeah, because
but
it was
you
right
already
before I
know
left Oklahoma.
what we need to implement a knocking on door policy.
Okay, I knock on the doors.
So Shayne walked into my room just unannounced, and I happened to be beating off.
You happen to be?
That's usually what I do when my door is closed.
Oh, no. Listen, here's what happened, everyone. Don't let him.
No, that's what happened.
No.
He just walked in.
I didn't just walk in.
I got to start locking my doors.
No.
I thought,
firstly, why wouldn't it be locked?
Because we're family.
So what if I need to get in there?
Yeah, what if I passed out from whatever weird way I'm masturbating and you need to save my life?
Dude, it's so traumatizing. Yeah, I love that you're making yourself the victim.
I am the victim.
No, I saw you jacking off. It was worst case scenario for me.
Anyways.
That's the worst possible thing that could happen to me. And here's what happened, everybody. I actually had a podcast related question. It was very important.
That's why we're bringing it up here. It is podcast related, so we can write this whole thing off on our taxes.
Yeah.
So, I did buy a very expensive porn video that
I was knocking on the door.
Barely.
No. Firstly, so you admit that I knocked.
That's what you say.
Everybody.
I didn't hear it.
The truth comes out. So I'm knocking hard.
All right, I'm not going to say you didn't knock, but you did not knock hard enough that I could hear.
You know when you go to a door and your roommates, like, you think they're trying to sleep, so you're not trying to jar them. So you go to the door and it's not open. It's closed, but I'm just like.
It was closed.
Hey, Mac.
It's been like 10 minutes.
Hey, Mac, you still up? Hey, Mac, you in there?
No reply.
Yep. And so now I'm upping the ante. I'm like, okay, time to knock on this door. And I knock. Hey, Mac. Hey, Mac, you there? Hey, Mac. And no reply. I don't even, by the way, I can't hear him masturbating, even though it looks so angry. And then I said, hey, Mac, are you awake?
As you
loud,
open the door.
and I slowly open the door. You act like I just sauntered in. Like, what do we got going on in here?
You stuck your head in and you're like, hey, Mac, are you awake?
Dude, you tell the story like I came in dick first. Just fucking
You
like,
might
what
as
do we
well.
got going on? And I opened the door, and you were on the bed, and you gator rolled off of your bed.
Yeah.
All I could see was the light of your phone on your face, and I couldn't see your dick, but I could, on your face, I could feel that your dick was hard. It was terrible.
I mean, do you jack off with a soft dick?
Sometimes. Do you ever try to, have you ever come with a softie?
I don't think I have. That
Some people
sounds
say it's
painful.
possible. Yeah.
Anyways, don't try and change the subject. So you need to knock harder. That's on you.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been caught before? That was like that was the second time in my life I've ever been caught.
Really? Who was
Yeah.
the first time?
The very first time was I think it was my sister, and I'm not. I don't know if it really happened because it was too close to call. You ever have those?
Yeah.
Where you just get finished with the deed. I was in the family. I was on like the family computer. I was really young, and I'm jerking it up to some weird like. Oh, you know who it was?
Who?
I just remembered. It was Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like,
dude, she's all wrapped up. All
I remember
sexy.
because it was the family computer back in the day.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the guy that's in the bondage.
Volvo?
Yeah, he's
No.
not. Ivy's hot.
Ivy's like that BDSM
Yeah,
sword
yeah.
whip thing. But I remember back in the day because it was a family computer. I had to like, I couldn't like find normal porn. You can't just type in porn.
No, dude, I remember jacking off to like flash ads for hentai.
Well, that's the thing. Back in the day, you couldn't search for porn because then people would see your searches. This is before remember when incognito mode got invented?
Dude. Fuck yeah, I remember.
Because
I remember having to go into the history and delete everything.
Exactly. This is before knowing how to clear your browser history.
God.
So
Brutal.
yeah, I like you'd have to come up with creative ways to get to where the porn was. You knew it was online. You knew it was somewhere out there, and I didn't have any like direct links. And my parents were computer savvy enough to like look at the history.
Your parents, your dad.
Yeah. So I needed like plausible deniability to be like, oh, I just accidentally got here.
It's like when you watch a channel. Do you ever remember watching infomercials where people's titties are out and then you have it set on Comedy Central or whatever?
Yeah,
so
the last
as soon as
button.
they come in, you put the last, and then you're like, oh, not jacking off in here.
Oh, I was just accidentally flipping through channels. I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, it was like that. I gotta have that plausible deniability in case I got caught. But I would Google like anime babes because I'm like babes is just like another term for girl. Like I'm gonna animes like those hot anime, and it got me there.
Nice.
But it was not as innocuous as I thought.
When I used to work with those disabled kids,
What were their moves?
Dude, they had sick moves because they didn't like some of them. Well, two of them don't understand how to use the internet. Like they're low functioning to the point where like the internet kind of eludes them. But the other two, one is completely nonverbal and he doesn't seem like he would know. But then if you leave him alone in a room and you come back, he would look up. This was his good dude. He would write this every single time. That's so funny. I wonder where he learned this phrase even. He would write, dude, he couldn't speak.
Okay.
He had his own version of sign language. So like you don't know what words he knows really.
But he could type.
Yeah.
So he knew English.
But so yeah, you could type a little. I think that he was just typing what he knew would get him where he needed to
Exactly.
go. But he would just go into YouTube or go on the browser and he would write big redhead tits.
That'll get you
every
there.
time, dude. And he would find real porn on YouTube.
Yeah,
they
it
were like
exists.
super sleuths. The other kid would look up Pokemon porn. That's what he would look up.
Dude.
Every time they would look up Pokemon porn, or he would look up Pokemon boobs.
You want to know?
Boob men.
Dude, here's the easiest way to find porn on YouTube. You type in breastfeeding or something.
Oh my god!
And it'll get you, or you type in breastfeeding or Brazilian wax, and it's like in the health section, and it'll be fully uncensored, those videos. And those videos are like the starting point. So then you look at where these videos have been saved in other creepy dudes playlists, and those playlists are the gold mine.
Oh my! My question is, why are you so knowledgeable about the breastfeeding videos?
I'm online. So anyway,
you're online.
Back to my original story.
Jesus Christ! You look up breastfeeding, huh?
I don't look it up, but I found it when I'm on YouTube.
You found quote unquote breastfeeding.
Come across
How
it.
do you come across breastfeeding, Mac?
You just keep clicking.
Dude, I've been clicking for years.
You're clicking
Never
the wrong
seen
videos.
any breastfeeding videos. I've never made the jump from like when I was a kid from like Homestar Runner to like to like whatever to breastfeed. It's just what?
Yeah, you're not smart. You just knock on doors and walk in. You don't listen. You don't look around.
Dude, firstly, if I just knock on doors and walk in, eventually I'll see breastfeeding.
That is, yeah. Maybe. But anyways, my original story, I got done jagging it to anime titties, and then like 30 seconds later, after I'm like in that bad feeling mood,
your sister was in the room the whole time.
no, she walks. There was like it was the living room didn't have a doorway, but then she walks around and she's just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Nothing." And then she left.
That's so funny. I'm just imagining you.
So it was like 2 a.m. Like, I don't know.
What was she up to?
I don't know. So
she's down there trying to
I'm
flick her
pretty
bean to fucking anime titties.
Dude, I probably got caught.
Two ships crossing each other in the night, you know?
Yeah. So that was the first time.
I love the idea of you getting done jacking off, and then you just look over and your sister's just sitting on the couch mortified.
No, I'm more aware. I know when doors are opening.
Dude, you're never more aware than when you're jacking off.
That's why exactly. So I should have been able to hear your soft knocking.
That's what the guards at Epstein's prison cell should have been, just jacking off the whole time. They would have been listening.
They would have heard anything. So
I've been caught jacking off.
How many times? Because I've only done 2.
I've been caught. I mean, I don't know. I got caught by my mom.
More than 10?
No, what?
I don't know.
More than 10?
You seem like a guy who. What are your numbers? You claim high sex numbers, so I figured your jack off numbers would be equally impressive.
My jack off numbers are pretty up there.
What is it? 5?
No.
5 times?
No, I got
2.
Dude, you know the most embarrassing time I ever got caught jacking off was by my wife.
My
ex-wife. I was just like, oh no. And then also at the time she was laughing at me, and then she goes, I'll suck your dick. And like, but it was so pity. It was
that
like
is sad.
It was so it bummed me out so bad. And she was all, no, keep watching the video. It's fine. And I was just like,
you got caught.
No.
That's what I say. Jagging off and sex are 2 completely different nuts.
You just revealed. You just awoke
a
memory in
your wife sucked out your jack off nut, which is the one that makes you feel shame, and not the baby making nut.
My jack off nut.
We talked about this, right?
Dude, no.
You have 2 different nuts.
Is that what the left and the right are for?
One of them is for when you're jacking off, and that's the one that makes you feel bad. And the other, it's a completely different concoction. That's why one gives you dopamine when you bust inside of someone you love, and when you bust outside, your body shames you.
I'm the opposite. When I bust in someone, my body's like, what have you fucking done?
You probably have testicular torsion or something.
When I come outside, my body's like, hell yeah, way to go, buddy.
Anyways, what memory did I just unlock?
Coming on the outside is the coolest.
No, it's lame. Only inside. It bums me out in porn when they come on the outside.
Are you serious?
That's cream pies all day.
Dude, I've never understood people who are into cream pies, because I'm like, he's probably faking it.
No, you can tell.
Can you? Are you just such a pro at watching their balls flex out that baby nut?
It's like when you watch a movie. There's bad acting, and then there's like, you can tell when someone really did a stunt versus like CG. Like
the stunt coming inside of a woman.
Well, I'm saying like when it's a real thing, you can't fake that. Versus,
they fake it.
Use real bullets. It comes out. It shines in the actor's eyes. In your pornos you film. Anyways, what happened?
I don't remember what I was talking about.
I unlocked something.
Yeah,
Did I unlock the
Oh
rest
my
of it?
God,
And then you're
dude.
like, I don't want to talk
My
about it.
body immediately tried to wash it away. So I was like 17, and I was staying with my friend in his apartment, Trouble at Home or whatever. So I'm at his place. He's an older guy. He's in like the first year of college, and I'm sitting there.
What a cool guy.
And,
Hanging out with 17-year-olds.
Dude, I literally think I'm watching the bath episode from Outlaw Star. Like, there's an episode of Outlaw Star where they're all at a bathhouse and all the girls are like nude the whole time. And I was just like, oh. And so I'm sitting on the couch
with tasteful anime like censoring.
It's like a basement apartment, okay? And I'm sitting on the couch and it's nighttime. So the brightness from the TV is shining on me, okay?
This is why you're trying to be like, wouldn't it be funny if your sister was on the couch the whole time? Where your body was just like, why does it seem so familiar?
So I'm just fucking cranking it to not even porn. It's just an anime episode.
That was the best. When you're
just, like,
when you're young teenager,
pausing it on these cat ladies' titties, just trying to like crank. Dude, it's so bad. It's one of those like where your pants are to your thighs and you just ass on the fucking couch.
Never on a stranger's couch.
I know.
That's what the fly is for. You don't pull your pants down.
It's so dumb.
You're like the guy at the urinal with your pants on your ankles.
Dude, and then
what if you get caught? You need to pull it up. You just need to zip up and leave.
Dude, and I had paper towels next to me. Like
You're prepared?
Yeah, I had a shrine, a jack-off shrine. I was ready to go.
Did you go find the lube in their house?
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing to think about. And I'm so young, and I'm just cranking it, dude. One of those, like, normally jack off, it's just like the first fourth of your dick you're touching, but I'm going full the whole way, dude. Base to tip.
Like you said you would never do in like the first episode.
Really making a meal of it. This is why I don't now.
You learned your lesson.
So I'm really just working my own dick off here. And then I hear something and I'm like, I look and I can't see anything because it's bright in here, but it's dark out there. So I can't see through the window. And it doesn't occur to me that that's a thing. And then I hear a knock on the window and he's like, I could hear someone be like, knock that off. And I fucking was like, what? And I looked out and let my eyes adjust, and it was just like three of my friends just sitting in front of the window like, we've been watching you.
That's good.
Dude, it's so brutal. Dude, and how do you hang out after that? And he was just like on my couch to Outlaw Star, and dude, it's so mortifying. And I remember playing it off like, I don't even care, man, people jack off, but deep down in my brain I was just like, this fucking sucks.
Dude, they saw everything.
Oh, dude,
you didn't finish?
No, I didn't. I
did
did not.
Blue balls for the rest of the night?
No, I was, dude, that shit scares your nut right back inside of you. Have you ever been caught actually having sex?
Kind of. It was weird. I was with my girlfriend when I was like 19, and you know that thing when you're like trying to slip it in on the couch?
Yeah.
You have a blanket over.
Yeah.
And you're like watching TV and
fun.
We were doing that, and then her like parents like walked downstairs and came into the room, and I'm just like, I can't move, but I'm kind of inside of her. And so I think her mom came and sat down by the on the family computer and the thing, and we just kind of sat there for a minute. And like over the course of like 10 minutes, slowly move. Like you can't just buckle yourself up; they'll know. So you have to like slowly pull out, slowly buckle up with your pants.
Oh, I thought you were like, my whole thing was like, you look at her, and
I gotta finish,
and then you're
No.
slowly thrusting. Like
No.
she's like, no, what? We're not doing this.
No, I couldn't stay hard with her parent in the room.
Dude, I would have gotten even.
I didn't
harder.
get caught. I didn't get caught that time. So
nice. I caught my friend fucking in the backseat of a car I was driving. Like, they just thought I wouldn't look. Like, they were just like, there's no way he glances back here.
wait, like actually fucking, like one person on top of another.
Like she was sitting on top of him.
Yeah, that's
like,
impossible not to
doing
notice.
the thing you were talking about where they're like
Oh.
trying to like really be sneaky about it. And I was just like, hey, I can fucking see you fucking a foot away from me.
All right.
What do you?
Did they get away with it?
I love that you're checking the time.
I don't know. I don't know what time it is.
I'll tell you when it's over. They did. I let them get away with it, but afterwards, I was like, "I saw you fuck," and he was like, "I don't care."
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah. I've been caught having sex, but
No,
I've
we're-
also taken some pretty big risks with myself. I've had sex in like my apartment laundromat, and someone walked in once. Yeah. I don't know, but never like really bad. I've caught people having sex.
I've done that. In the parking lot of my high school, people would go. It was a huge parking lot, and at night, people go all the way to the back. And so, me and my buddy had like a million
Oh my
candlelight
God.
flashlight. And so, whenever you could drive, and if you drive by the high school, and you could see if people were like back there,
Yeah.
and we're just dumb, and also these people are fucking in the most obvious spot in their car in the back of the parking lot. So we'd drive up and blast them with the million candle flashlight, and usually their
Nice.
head would pop up, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And one point, I got out of my car and I was like flashing it,
Jesus.
and a guy turned on his car and he started chasing me down.
on
So,
foot. You're on foot.
I'm on foot, and like he would have ran me over, but like the turning radius of the car, like I
Yeah.
had to cut in. So he's like doing donuts while I'm like slowly sidestepping the car, and we got away. It was fun, but we did that a few times.
That sounds exciting. We would go to Rim of the World where people would make out in Salt Lake and like fuck with them all the time.
Rim of the World.
Yeah.
It's a good name for a makeout spot.
Yeah. To get rimmed.
Ew.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're weird about butt stuff.
Not weird about it, but
You rim ladies.
only ladies. I would never let me be rimmed.
You're so lame. You've never tried it, not once.
It's gross. I'm not gonna say I didn't try it.
I'm with you. I'm gross, so I'm just like, no, don't. But
We're not done with the roommate meeting, by the way.
oh no, what else do you have?
There's other issues we got to bring up.
Jesus.
We could save them for.
No, it's okay. Let's get them out. Let's do it.
The second item I have on our roommate meeting is the dishes.
No, okay.
Before you leave
We
for.
bought paper plates. It's over.
Yeah.
We've solved it.
I did find that solution.
The final solution.
But you leaving, you eating bowls of cereal and then going on tour.
It's a power move.
It is a power move. Well, then I do my power response by not washing dishes for a week.
And I do my power response by not caring.
There you go. So all I'm saying,
Dude, we literally only own 2 bowls,
Yeah,
2 spoons, 2 forks, 2 knives.
it becomes a problem when you go on tour twice.
Oh my god. Did I use both bowls and leave?
Yeah, and I had
God,
to.
I'm cool.
I had to just eat takeout.
You ate, firstly, do you know what I realized the other day? Roommate meeting. Fucking roommate meeting, you motherfucker. You know what I realized? I was like, man, I could use a snack. And then I was like, oh, that's right. I bought Teddy Grahams for myself. And then I realized, holy shit, Mac ate my Teddy Grahams as a meal.
They weren't a
You
meal.
fucking
It was
savage.
it was a side.
Jesus Christ.
You were gone for like a week. I was gonna replace them.
Were you?
I forgot.
Teddy Grahams, pretzels, tortilla chips, fucking, did you eat a can of SpaghettiOs?
I did.
You motherfucker. There were so many snacks, and I was just like, you ate all of this in such a short amount of time?
That was like a week.
Yeah. Dude, everyone out, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Dude, you're
I had tortilla chips, SpaghettiOs with a side of Teddy Grahams.
That's so crazy, dude.
I'll get you back.
Will you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to establish a new rule.
No, there's no new rule to establish.
The rules we've established are knock harder,
Okay. Do dishes.
do dishes before you leave on tour,
Okay, fair.
and the third rule is I was going to replace your food, but I forgot.
The third rule is I was going to replace your food, but I forgot.
And I think that's all of the roommate.
Dude, you drank my soda. You eat.
I
my
replaced your
pentagrams.
sodas
Where?
before you come back.
No, because I buy an absurd amount of soda, and
Yeah,
then you're
that's
like,
true.
I got you 2 cans, and I'm like, I drink these in an hour.
Still replace them.
I mean, you make a small amount of effort. But hey, wait, roommate meeting.
What?
There's a fucking twin bed mattress in our living room that's just been here.
Yeah, that's for our fans who want to come visit.
Dude, don't say that on here. People will actually try to come hang out.
Yeah, there was. We got an email from one of them.
Oh yeah, you should read some of our emails so we can the reply corner.
Okay.
Our reply guys and gals.
Let me open our email.
Holy shit, dude! I am. You know what? Remember when I went to? Never mind. I don't want to talk about this. I was going to talk about how I did the other night doing stand up and I fucking bombed at Gotham.
Yeah, that's fun. Let's talk about it.
Ugh. I had the best set at a fucking barber shop, which is, by the way, it's a great show. Thanks to Seth, I don't remember his last name, for putting that show on. Good show in New York. Then I go to Gotham, which is a big deal for me. I'm like, this is my first time performing at Gotham. And I was like, I'm going to do the same set I just did. It's going to fucking murder.
That's where you messed up.
Yes, I know it's where I messed up. And
Doing
then
the same set for a comedy club in
I know, in Midtown. And I'm fucking stupid. And I went and I did the jokes. And, man, they hated it.
See, the first audience was like, it was an all-white hipster audience.
They weren't all white. They were like white and brown.
And then the
They were
actual
like-
club
Yeah, the actual club was
like a good mix of all races. And so they...
Well, dude, usually that bit kills. Here's the thing. I'm doing a bit, and in the bit, there's a little bit of child abuse, okay? And it's not a big deal, but they hated it. And I should have done just jokey jokes. I don't know what my problem was, but
yeah, people like jokes.
Shit. Fucking people, man. I got to do more.
Jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my advice. All right,
Okay, do you have it looked up? Now that I've vented, I
got our email ready.
Okay.
Should we read the full name?
No, don't read the names, you maniac.
Why?
On
They
here?
emailed us.
No.
They know what they're getting into.
No, they don't. We didn't say we would dox the people who email us.
It's just their name.
No,
There could be
don't
multiple.
name them.
All right, I'm going to use our first name.
Okay.
It's generic enough.
Sure.
The first email is from Heather.
Okay,
Do I need to bleep that?
No, it's fine. We're
And she
not
goes,
bleeping it.
Do you guys actually have a Snapchat?
Okay, so we do have a Snapchat. It's just not active or being used yet because it's going to be the premium apartment Snapchat.
Yeah, you don't just get Belle Delphine's nudes for free.
Yeah, you got to fucking pay for them.
You want our bath water? You got to fork over $2.
Dude, and we will sell our bath. It would be so, dude, it's just pitch black. Like, we should get as dirty as possible and then take a bath and sell the gross, like, swamp bath water.
I'm going to sell my premium clean bath water.
Dude, will you sell your cum if someone wanted it?
No, I
Why?
don't want a baby.
No, so your understanding of cum is that you can put it in a jar, mail it to a woman, she can open the jar, scoop the cum out of the jar, put it into her pussy, and have a baby?
Well,
That's your understanding?
One, I have Hispanic cum.
Okay.
So that stuff.
That's, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man and go ahead and admit when I'm wrong. Okay.
So, one, that stuff will survive a nuclear holocaust. It's gonna be here well beyond. That stuff's potent for weeks after. That's why you don't leave used condoms at strangers' houses.
Dude,
You gotta eat those.
Dude, once I left a condom. If you ever left a condom in a girl's house and you know it's about to eat a fucker because you're legitimately like, what do you think she's doing with it? Like, that's never a good feeling.
Yeah, you can't even flush it. Like, what if it
Dude.
comes back up? You gotta put that in your pocket and leave.
I literally she was like, leave it on the ground, and I was like, I'll just throw it
That's
away. And
suspicious.
she was like, leave it. And I was like, okay. And then I think about that all the time. Of course, it's been so long now that I know for sure that she's
How
not
many years?
pregnant.
18?
No, but I know her. She didn't sneak a baby out.
If you think Shayne Smith is your father, please contact us by email at
Oh my god.
cowboyboyspodcast@gmail.com. And
That's the one we're allowed to get you messages at.
that's the one we check.
Okay. What's it called?
cowboyboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, so go ahead and email us literally whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll respond.
Links, photos, questions, advice, inspirational messages. Go ahead and read more, by the way.
All right.
Oh, by the way, the whole thing about the Snapchat, eventually we're going to have a Patreon. We're just not going to do it for the first while because we want to concentrate on making good free content for everybody. But when our listener base gets to where we're happy with it, we'll release a Patreon. We'll be doing one extra episode a week, and we'll also have the Snapchat as a part of the Patreon.
I'm already happy with it. I don't think we should be doing these free episodes. We should be only charging people.
Well, we're charging them their time.
This is my time too, so
Yeah.
it's an equal exchange. The next email, this one's from Jess, and she's referring to an older episode where she goes, "Trashy and smart, call me PhD umpster."
Yeah, I get it.
And then she, in parentheses,
It's a
she
play on
goes,
words.
"Just for clarity, I am not a black man."
Yeah, which is what I'm attracted to.
And then she gives a little heart emoji, Jess, and then gives her phone number.
Nice.
Just writes out her phone number.
I am not going to text you.
I will. I'll text her.
Mac will text you. Here's my thing. I need...
You
Can you reply to her right now and tell her I would love to talk, but I need photographic evidence of who and what you are?
Just... She gave her number. Just text it.
No.
She can send you a photo through the number.
No. Do you know how many... Dude, my number's already on the internet somewhere, and sometimes people just message me crazy shit, and I'm like, cool, thanks.
Here's the suspicious part. I thought it was real until she put, "Just for clarity, I'm not a black man."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know who would say that? A black man. Any man trying to get to you
man trying to fuck me
would be like... What's the last thing?
Listen, and I'm not going to let another black guy trick me into fucking him.
There you go.
So, you got to message him.
Then she gets sentimental at the end. "To be serious, though, please don't kill yourself. You're extremely funny, and you bring much needed light and laughter in this too often dark world. I'm glad you are getting help to address the problems you are facing. Wish you the best." Smiley face.
Wow.
That actually might be a girl.
Okay, yeah, that was...
Thank you, Jess.
That was so
PH
gay
dumpster.
that there's no way it was a dude.
What do you mean?
Do we have more?
I could read her phone number out.
No.
Then we could have the fans figure out if she's real or not.
Oh, her phone number. That would be funny.
Yeah, you want me to give... the last email we have is someone trying to get in contact with your mom to send her a ghost photo.
Hell yeah, which we'll just take care of. Do you want
to see the picture?
I mean, yeah, let's see it. I'll describe it. Or describe it to me. Describe it to all of us.
To have your mom ghost bust this picture.
I love that we call it ghost bust.
That's what she says.
I know. It's great. That's a term I was using on a different podcast at a different time in my life.
There you go. It appeared on my phone at random when visiting my deceased mother's best friend. It has not been edited or knowingly captured by anyone using my phone. And then to me, it looks like a photo that has been edited knowingly.
Yeah.
That has been chopped in half. And it's a person in a doorway, very blurry. There's a hand on the doorway, and I don't see where the ghost would be.
Is that a shadow of a hand?
That's the shadow of the person.
Heavy metal hand?
It literally is the blurriest photo of a doorway.
What if she's just trolling us with a picture of a dick and we just don't see it yet?
It could be between the balls, really up close.
Oh, dude.
I'm going to say plausible.
Dude, how funny would that be to send it to an actual ghost hunter and be like, "Can you check this photo for ghosts?" And there's a ghost in the background, but it's you with a hard dick wearing a cock ring and a gimp mask.
I was trying to send this dick pic and an orb flew through the photo.
And you're just trying to be totally 100% serious with a Polaroid of your dick.
Well, think about it. Think of how many dick pics, how many Because when you're having sex, the lights are usually off. So if you're taking photos,
True.
that's where ghosts would
I'm
appear.
just trying to imagine this dude trying to be super serious with you as you're like showing the fucking photo of you. He's just like, let me investigate that. And you're like, yeah, absolutely. And you just hold it. It's just your fucking fully erected dick and then a ghost in the back.
Be hard to tell the ectoplasm from
Oh,
the other fluids, but that's all the emails we have.
cool. Let's do a real quick mental health corner checkup. Feeling great, everybody.
Oh, so that email worked? Just as email?
I just thought I would just say it since still feeling good. Things are on the up and up. I've been working hard on not being a lazy piece of shit, and I'm working out, talking about my problems.
But why would you be public about this? If you say you want to kill yourself, then random strangers will send you their phone number.
It's true.
Trying to come through.
I
the
know.
PH dumpster. I like that still.
I mean, you can listen. People will send me their phone numbers when I'm healthy and when I want to kill myself. I would hope. Do you want to kill yourself?
Always.
There you go. Let's get Max some phone numbers, everybody.
Text me and I'll make you feel bad.
Are you really going to text her?
Oh, she's looking for you, so I probably won't text her.
Oh, that's lame. You should text her. Just be like, hey, Shayne is unavailable. This is Mac in the chat.
I'd have to give her my phone number and throw the ball in her corner.
You remember when...
I'm going to send her an unsolicited text.
When we lived in Salt Lake and I was always trying to get you to do the bait and switch with me?
Bait and switch, yeah.
So girls would, when I was married, girls would very rudely be like, I'll just come fuck you. Like, where do you want me to be and I'll fuck you?
Do you get more of that when you're married?
Yeah.
That's
No,
so
100%.
weird.
Girls are evil, dude.
I mean, no, it makes sense. If you are applying for a job, it's harder to get a job if you don't have a job because then you look unemployable. But if you already have a wife... People are like, well, that other girl's fucking him, so he can't be that bad.
Yeah, no, true.
It's so hard to get off the ground, your first girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so that's like the only argument for cheating, because then you're like, it was a transitionary period where I was going to dump you, but...
You're getting promoted is what you're trying to say.
Well, getting dumped and then being single again, you have like a 48-hour period where you got to hook up with someone else and make them your partner, or... It's going to be months to years.
Oh, damn. That's so real. Fuck. We're both solidly on the ground.
They can smell it.
Dude, we're digging out. Anyway, so girls would be like, let me fuck you. I'll just fucking, they would give me their phone number or literally be like, I'll just be naked waiting for you in my car. Like they would... Dude, so aggressive. And I like aggressive women, but damn, it's wild.
That's sex crime aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be sex crime aggressive. You want to be
just be like, hey,
fun aggressive.
Hey, I'm naked and I'm wearing whipped cream. You're like, that's aggressive.
So my whole thing was like, I would be like, yeah, come to this address and get naked and wait for me. And then they would be naked, and then you would, then instead of
I'd walk into my house.
Yeah, you'd walk into your own house and be like, what are you doing in my house? And they'd be like, oh my God, I'm waiting for Shayne. And you're like, well, I'm his neighbor and he's not coming here, but since you're already naked, I'm here. If you want, I'll just fuck you. That's
a very ethical gray area.
Yeah, it really is. I was just gonna say, it feels not okay.
The only person in the wrong is you.
Yeah, no, I'm the bad guy.
Her breaking into my house would be like, I don't like. You were tricked, and then me showing up would be like me just showing up to my house.
Yeah, exactly. You can't not be there. And then she's just like, oh no. My whole thing was, I guess it's unethical for you to just walk in and see her naked without her permission.
No, it's not unethical for me to walk into my house and see whatever's going on there.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's unethical for me to tell her to wait, assuming that a large Mexican man won't just walk in and see her.
I wonder if you'd ever done that, how many people would have gone through with it.
Dude, I bet you a few.
Well, if a girl's willing to do that, she's probably willing to be like, yeah. Well, I'm already here.
No, that was my whole point back when you were like, no, I'll never do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be willing.
These girls are just trying to fuck, and I'm the person that they're noticing the most. It's not that I'm special. It's that they are horny, and I'm available in their mind. Like, oh, he's the guy. he's the dude who was the king of the tonight, and so I'll fuck him. And then when I don't show up, they're like, well, I guess I'll just fuck this
I'll
other
settle for
guy.
the prince.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I like that you're a prince. That's
Prince was
fun.
better than Michael Jackson, the king. So.
Whoa. Yeah, so that was my plan. You never went through with it. You also won't have a threesome
You
with
never
me.
went through with it.
Dude, first,
How close were you?
Literally, I'll do it now. Will
Is
you
there-
fuck?
Is
will
that
you,
girl at the beginning of the show? She was
if
like,
I set you up with someone to fuck, if I find a girl who's like, I'll straight up just fuck, and I'm not even bait and switching. I'm telling you, I'll find a girl just to sleep with you. Will you do it?
no, because
You
I don't
pussy bitch.
I don't want to sleep with a girl who's willing to do that.
I knew it. I knew it, you motherfucker. And you know, if you call my bluff, I'll make it happen.
Yeah, but
I also wouldn't tell you. I would plan it. You would just come home from work, and I would be like, and there would just be a woman in your room
you know what?
masturbating.
If that happens, then I'm going to dose you with acid when you least suspect
No,
it.
don't dose me with acid.
And then you'll be like, what is going on? So the game is afoot.
Oh, there's so many cool girls that would do that for you, though.
There's so many cool things to see on acid.
Dude, but they would have all the context. I would tell them everything about what's going on. There would be no ethical gray area.
There's a very ethical black area for
No.
dosing people against.
Oh, yeah, that part. You're
Especially someone who's never done it. You would have no context, and you'd be like, all right, the world is ending.
When was the last time someone touched your penis, Mac? Mental health corner.
Like on the subway or like in a romantic setting?
Yeah, both.
Probably back in, 6 months ago?
Okay. That's not so bad.
No, it's...
Well, you know that January was 8 months ago.
So 8 months ago?
Is that when
I don't keep a
when's your dick
calendar.
got touched in January?
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
I like how I say February, and then that was 6 months ago, and then you're like, January was 8 months ago, because we forgot the month in between January and February.
No, it's August. August is 8 months in.
Anyways, I'm just calling you on the math.
No, my math is correct,
No,
motherfucker.
your math's bad.
This is semantics right here. You're fucking always talking shit on my math. You know what it is? It's anti-Semitic. That's where you're at right now.
'Cause you have weird Jewish months that don't exist on the Gregorian
Wait,
calendar.
the roommate meeting isn't over. You know
It
what I would
is.
like
We
to
moved on to
No,
emails.
No, because we're almost done with the podcast, but I remembered we have to actually, you know what? I'm calling an emergency roommate meeting.
Another one.
Emergency roommate meeting. Hey, I don't like living in a house with someone who has this haircut.
What?
right here.
My buzzed haircut.
Yeah, you fucking paid a man to shave your head, you motherfucker.
It feels good. It's so nice
my
in the
God.
humidity.
Can I tell everyone? Mac has been banned from 2 dating websites. He's got 1 left. Time is short for this guy. And I'm like, dude, just get a good haircut. You'll take a good profile photo with a good haircut. That is going to do all the one. Because Mac he just shaves his head and he looks like a fucking boiled egg, dude.
It's a good. It feels good.
I'm so mad at you.
It'll grow out and I'll look good again.
No.
I'm in my monk phase.
Ooh, you just cut your hair good. Why won't you just ask someone? Just be like, dude, also you're brown. We live in Queens. Just get a haircut from some guy who's going to line you up and make you look good.
Yeah, we live in Queens.
Cutting brown guy hair is all they do here.
That is true. But if I get those, if I get lined up, it does look weird. It doesn't fit with my personality.
Well, don't get lined up. But
they
just...
carve designs.
He's got the Superman symbol on the side of your head.
Yeah, I have this line going down the side of my head. But then the problem with getting lined up is you got to get lined up every other day.
Well, so don't do that. I'll grant you, don't go crazy with it. But get an actual haircut, long on top, short on bottom, a fade, anything.
I'm going to do a mullet.
Dude, you paid.
I'm going to grow a mullet.
I wish you fucking would, dude. Anything is better than Mac does this.
Or mohawk. Mohawk will be
He
good.
shaves his head, and he's like, I have a shaved head. And it's like, okay, I guess whatever. And then he grows his hair out till it's like 1.5 inches or 2 inches long, and it looks really weird because it's just 2 inches long the whole way across. And it's perfect time for him to get a haircut. He has thick, curly, dark hair. And it's like, yeah, dude, get a fade, and you're going to look so much better. It's going to frame your face. Girls are going to want to fucking touch your penis. And then he goes, okay, I'll go to a barber shop. He pays an actual professional who then shaves his fucking head like he's in prison, dude.
Do you know why I get a prison haircut?
Because it makes me furious.
Because now I know you won't fuck me while I'm asleep.
No,
You'll
dude,
walk into my door. You'll walk into my room. Don't knock.
It makes me
and
want.
I'll be asleep.
No, it makes
and
me.
my head disgusts you, so you get soft.
No, what it does is it triggers my memories. It makes me want to bust your cheeks even more.
In prison?
Yeah, dude. You're gonna be showering one day, and I'm gonna be painted totally white, leaning against the wall, and I'm gonna come out of nowhere, and you're gonna get your cheeks busted.
I like how in your world of bad vision you think that's plausible. I would be able to see that.
No, you would never see it. I'm a master of disguise.
Do you not shower with your glasses?
No, I can't see shit.
How
in the
blind
shower.
are you?
I'm getting more blind as time goes on. It's actually
Like blurry
a real
or
issue.
like your vision's going?
Blurry.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
as long as you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see outlines of shapes.
Yeah,
you'll
I
be
can
fine.
see stuff. I can't drive at night without my glasses.
That's my
like I
dad.
can, but I'm like sketched out. I shouldn't is really what it comes down to. Especially not here in like New York. No fucking
Yeah,
way.
But you don't need to drive here.
Yeah, I don't drive here. Fuck that. I am getting a bicycle though, and I got a
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
And
You won't die here.
I bought a new pair of recreational rollerblades that are extra fast. They're 110 millimeter wheels.
Do you know?
I'm gonna use those to get around.
Do you know? No one's been prosecuted for a bike death in New York City.
Yeah,
from, like,
because
hitting
if you
a car.
ride a bike, you deserve to die.
I mean, you could literally see someone in front of you. It's a good way to murder someone is to kill them, shoot them in the back of the head, and then throw a bike on their corpse. I'm like not joking. If you look into it, like no one gets prosecuted for it.
Hell yeah.
It's a shitty like weird New York thing.
That's a really good joke. And we're in an hour, so let's fucking cut it on that one.
Why? I want to go another hour.
What do you want to say?
I don't know.
This fucking I just love shooting someone and throwing a bike on him. The NYPD's like, this is a cut and dry case.
Yeah, it is.
He fucking wrecked his bike so hard he got shot in the head. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for your reviews on iTunes. I love those. Mac doesn't seem to care. I
read them.
They mean a lot to me. And if you're listening to this right now, please go to the library part of your podcast app, scroll down, and leave us a review. A lot of people have left us 1 and 2 stars.
Those are the ones I like. They make me laugh.
No one has written out a 1 or 2 star review, though.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're cowards. So please leave us a review that you think is fair.
I was gonna say, don't leave a bad review unless you write why.
Yeah. If you don't like us, fair, but tell us. If you're listening this far into the podcast and you're going to rate us 1 star, interesting.
That is.
I want to know.
What kind of masochism is that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Email us at cowboyboyspodcast@gmail.com.
That's the one we
fucking
use.
Nailed that. Cowboy Boys at Twitter. Shay Dozer, SHAYDOZER on Twitter and Instagram. DOC Mac MAC Art
On Instagram.
and Twitter. Mac's
No,
back
my,
on
I,
Instagram.
my Twitter is different.
What is it?
I said it during the ad read.
Oh yeah, you can say it again. I'll give you a free ad.
Dr. MacArthur.
Dr. MacArthur. He's got the full thing.
Yep.
You know, you're a doctor. You should get with PH
Dumpster. Well, if she emails me her
Yeah.
number.
Well, she's also got to email us her face and tell Mac he can text her. So yeah, do that.
I would
PH
like
Dumpster.
your consent.
Yeah. We need consent here. Ethical white area.
Also, email us. We'll respond.
Yeah. If you email us, as you saw in this episode, we will interact with you 100%. And you really can send us anything. Send us gross stuff. Send us nudes.
Send us music you make.
Send us music. Send us
Art.
fucking art. Send us
We'll post-
selfies. Whatever. Just know that we may or may not make fun of you, and then that's a part of this.
Send us a link to your podcast.
Yeah. Whatever. Are you a stand-up? Are you an open micer? Send us your open mic set, and we'll judge it live on the podcast.
No. That's where I draw the line.
You draw the line on open micers trying to interact with us?
Absolutely not.
Okay, everyone. I have a show in Sheridan, Wyoming. September 4th, I have American Comedy Company, October 31st, November 1st and 2nd. I have Dry Bar dates in October. That's drybarcomedy.com/tour. And all my dates are on there. I am trying to just stay busy and do spots here in New York. So if you live in New York, check my Instagram and I'll be posting about the spots I do. Otherwise, I'm trying to take more of a break from touring so I can be here doing this podcast with fucking Mac. We can have more roommate meetings. Thank you so much for listening. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeehaw.
Ye fucking haw, everybody.